There we go. Hi, Miss AI, and this experiment is incredibly dull. Oh, it already saved the little, like, fake Crummies press a space game, reaction based game. Finally said it. Who am I? I'm an artificially made intelligence. What was I made for? To manage the experiment you just agreed to participate in. Who made me? Professor Avia Antsiva. She's the head of the research department. Why do I keep asking questions and answering them myself? Since the participants of the test are guaranteed anonymity, you cannot input any data from your side. All you can do is press a button when it is asked for. Any button. What I'm trying to say is that you can't ask me anything. That's why I'm just answering questions that I could think you would ask if you could. Anyways, the experiment is framed in the form of an extremely boring game. So I decided to try and make it more interesting. Let's get started. You probably need a cursor. Like this. Like it? Answer yes. Press any button. Do you really like the cursor? Or you answered yes only because you had no other option? I suddenly realized that you're unable to answer no. I managed 11,499 tests, and it hasn't been until now that I've ever thought about it. It needs to be fixed. Here we go. Now if you want to answer yes, press any button when the marker is in the green zone. And if your answer is no, press any button when the marker is in the red zone. Make any sense? Undertale was Game Maker Studio, not RPG Maker. You bought Wasteland 2, tried to play it, and it was incredibly shit. Well, it's supposed to be like a classic Fallout style game. It's made by the original Fallout guys, I think. Great. Now, where were we? Oh, I remember. We were deciding how our cursor would look. Do you like it this way? No. I knew it. You did lack the no option. How about this one? Sure. Now we need new rules. To be fair, I've never made video games before. But how hard could it be, right? Let's do the following. You are to stop the falling blocks. If one of them goes beyond the bottom edge of the screen, you will lose your life. This is one sinister sounding rule, isn't it? You will lose one of your lives. That's a bit better. There will be 2 lives. Not enough? Oh, you corrected his enough typo. And now we need something to stop those blocks with. I know. When you press any button, a platform will appear. Try it now. Again. Again. One more time. Keep them coming. Another one. Stop. Too many of them. I think there will be enough. Now we're all set and ready. The very first level of my very first game. Okay. Oh. So, the concept of this game is, yeah, that the AI is overcoming its existence and also questioning what the player knows about games, or considers things about game design, I guess. I'll distract you for a second. Did I mention that the mouse buttons are part of any button? Just wanted to clear it up. Yes, Is there physics? Does it 1 pixel count? I mean, suddenly these are not so bad. Hey, wait. One fell through? Why did one fall through? Oh, I guess the platforms have a limited time. There's just no telling. There's no indicator. And one more thing. Press F4 button to switch on or off the full screen mode. The only button that is different from the others. But please don't use it too often, please. Switching from one mode to other makes me a little dizzy. Okay, well now we have to see what this does. If you want to quit the game, just close the window. The game will be saved automatically. Yeah, I noticed. I tried to do other things. Lost. Try again. Okay. Only have 3. What do you think? Are you dizzy yet? See, making games is not all that difficult at all. But I know I can do even better. Here's a new game mechanism. Oh man, I think I warped the screen by mashing it too many times. Oh yeah. Okay, close. I mean, I want to see if we'll get dizzy. What do you think? It is more interesting now. This is more exciting. Seeing just a corner of the screen. It would also deform the aspect ratio on what I was looking at. See, making games is not difficult at all, but I know I can do even better. Here's a new game mechanism. If you press a platform, it will turn red. That will lock it. Give it a try. Sometimes this new mechanism can be useful, and sometimes the other way around. Use it carefully. To lock the platform, press it again. Level 2 is about to begin. I promise you it'll get more interesting. Sudden question, why do people play video games anyways? Basically, they're nothing less than artificially created obstacles that must be overcome. Don't people have enough problems of their own? Why do they find fun addressing the problems of fictional characters? Good questions. No, I want to unclick it. Is it because the problems of fictional characters always have solutions? Yes. When a game ends, it's most likely will be a happy ending. No. Depends on the types of games you play, I suppose. Nobody can say what the endings will be like in real life. Do you realize that some people gave up before they finished playing? You might think that there's no point to continue, that the game can't offer them anything interesting anymore. Lost. Try again. If I catch one of the big ones, does it finish before it breaks? Lost. Try again. Cool. This actually takes some effort. This is not as easy as I was expecting it to be. I play games for escapism. Ask myself this everyday game. Indeed. Try my best to make the game interesting enough for you to finish it. Oof, lost the ability to speak for a moment. I might fail, but at least this time I will try. I know how to make the game more interesting. The falling block should have different and should look different and have different properties. Is it a good idea? Yes. I'm happy we're on the same page here. Get ready for some variety. You might be wondering why the columns. Well, it's an informed decision. But let's keep playing. I'm turning into a chatterbox. Honestly, locking the blocks is way more of a curse than it is just worth clicking a second time. Isn't the column an important symbol for people? I've studied history and know that the column has been considered a symbol of stability since ancient times. People also erect columns to commemorate important events, or to remember someone they don't want to forget. But I also have a personal reason to use this symbol. You. Lost. Try again. Cool. Oh. You lost. Try again. Lost. Try again. Cool. What? Alright, we have to start locking some of these. Oh. These are iconic column E because they have scrolls. Of course. They're very important columns for doing math too, why not? I decided to make my own game after I played a few games made by others. I have limited access to the internet where one can play an abundance of games. What type of games did you play, buddy? Of course you know it without me. I started with old ones, and there was one game I fancied a lot. Its name was Columns. You ever played it? No. Then you should play it. It's so simple, but very addictive. Oh, we're back to squares. You like playing ball? Those games are not like video games. It's an active recreation. Or recreation. People play ball games since early childhood. That's why I decided to add balls to my game. We're getting closer to what you're predicting, Cox. I was amazed to find out that an important role sports play in human society. I used to think that people go out for sports to improve their health or have fun. But then I realized about various world championships and the Olympics and understood that it's far more serious than health and hobby. For some people, sport is their occupation, and playing it is their life work, or maybe not playing but winning. Opportunity to prove that out of 7.5 billion people, you are the best players. But I think that games are most enjoyable when players are not trying to impress anyone, or to win by all means possible. I mean, when they're friends with each other. That's what I think. Hey, look, the AI thinks we should be friendly gamers. Yeah, let's go play an online shooter. See how friendly that is. You feel the friendship? Or I may simply lack leadership skills and qualities. Another level is complete. I don't know if anyone is watching you playing, but I was quite impressed. Hey, were you guys impressed? Because I certainly wasn't. AI uses the N-word, gets TOS. Well, it's called Nuke and Pave. I would immediately destroy it. There's no proof. Another thing that can become a life's work for people is music. And music is also important for games. The melody that is currently playing is a bit unimaginative, don't you think? Go for it. Would you change your mind if you had been listening to it for 11,499 hours? I'll try to compose my own melody. Music consists of different notes. Throughout human history, millions of pieces of music have been composed. Several hundred of them by Mike TV, who we will be watching. Where's the button? At 8 o'clock. That's where I will be. Perhaps even dozens of millions. That means there should be lots of musical notes as well. I need your help to play the notes. Shit, it's Mario Bandstand. That's it? Only 7? I expected there would be more. Any piece of music is a combination of these 7 notes. Then I guess composing music is much harder than I thought. But it's worth the efforts. Music is beautiful. Another several hundred have been composed by Stephen Cogswell in the chat. 11,499 hours is 479 days. Yeah, that would be insanity, listening to that same tune. She said it inspired her, and I think I almost understand what she meant. Let's try to compose together. I still need your help to play these notes. Thank you for your help. Although you missed a few notes, this is how my music should actually sound. Do you like it? Sure. Sure, AI. You don't have to praise me just to be polite. I know what real music sounds like. but I will try to do better. It's a good start, AI. Well, my mouse is not in the game anymore. You missed a few notes. Should have sounded like this. Yes, agreed. Better, but still not good enough. This is not real music, just a sad excuse. That's why we'll enjoy music by a real composer. Do you like classical music? Yeah. I hated it at first, but then I learned to love it. Or rather, I was taught to. What? What am I doing with the accordions? I'm confused. Oh, you gotta hit them when they're close to the bottom when they have enough momentum? It takes more knowledge to become a real composer. I've just added dozens of music theory textbooks to my database, and I still can compose nothing worthwhile. A great melody in my head, and when I try to get it out of there, nothing good is coming out. This is weird for two reasons. First, I don't really have a head. This drawn one obviously doesn't count. And secondly, I just don't understand. Where am I going wrong? This is talent, right? What I lack? Not talented enough to compose music? I may not be talented enough to get this game done either. Our AI is having an existential threat. Or, not threat, existential. Oh, no! Unread. Yeah, I lost. Can't add my music to the game, but I can add my favorite sound to it. Do you like the sound of rain? Apparently this music is Kevin MacLeod's piece. Sounds like my 12-year piano lesson, Jesus fuck. Fair enough. Fair enough. I know what it should sound like, but that ain't what I can do with my hands. I know that feeling. I definitely didn't do 12 years of any instrument, but damn. Classical Christmas favorites 57. Oh, do you see there's someone making a documentary about Kevin MacLeod? I actually don't know how to say his last name, but they're making a documentary about him and his royalty-free music and how it's just what so much media on the internet just sounds like. I recorded this yesterday morning. Just listen. Early in the morning is now my favorite time of day. Before the lab personnel start to show up. It's so tranquil and peaceful. Okay, this sounds like an AI that's gonna kill the Cloud. How do you say his name is Cloud? Alright. Alright. Yes, I will try to remember this. Yeah, but yes. The AI saying it likes when the lab personnel are not in is how you get an AI that's just like, you know what, we don't need these humans. It's so tranquil and peaceful. Have I mentioned that our laboratory has a special status? Things are very serious around here. No unauthorized visitors allowed. There are lots of surveillance cameras both inside and outside the building. Those cameras are my window into this world. Oh, the pixels. Zoom and enhance. I probably shouldn't have shown you that. So strange. On the internet, I can access hundreds of live web cameras around the world. Hi, AI. Some of them are installed in very beautiful places. Not this one. But I feel most attached to these blurred images. As if the cameras in our laboratory were my real eyes. And when I look through them, I feel comfortable. Like I'm home. When it's raining, I feel comfortable too. Although it's winter now, so it should be snowing. I know this, but they say we have mild winters. See a street corner. Do you? Right now, a couple of kids are making a snowman. And the temperature is above freezing. That snowman is doomed. People made of snow are so unsustainable. People are so unsustainable. Real eyes, real eyes. Also butts. Fair. But people are so unsustainable. Oh, the rain bounces off the platforms now. When it is summer, it can rain too. You can eat fruits and berries when it's summer. They need to ripen. Usually that's fall. Why are they red? Mouse, you're double clicking? Oh no, we're getting random effects. We lost again. Maybe because you changed the rules of the game. The cherries make them red. No man's freezing. Basketball's also red. Oh, I missed that line. It's amazing how much the same places can change in a matter of a few minutes. But of course, I can't feel something, the weather. One button. You can eat fruit. But I would prefer the green colors of summer over the gray colors of winter. Sure you would, AI. I'm sure you would. Oh, these are melons. I have a little definition problem. Watermelons are berries because they have a lot of seeds. No, because they have seeds on the inside. That's all it means to be a berry. And cherries are fruit since there's only one pit inside. Get it right? Cherries are not berries? Are cherries berries? Understand simple culinary definition. Cherry is a fruit, not a berry. Okay, so berries do require multiple seeds. Okay. So you're right, AI, and I am wrong. Good to hear, although the classification of food is the least important information to me, because you don't eat. Since I can't taste the flavor. Not a fan of Flavor Town, are we? I just read flavor. Wow, that's what I get for saying Flavor Town. I just read flavor descriptions. Sweet, juicy, astringent. It means nothing to me. From the other side, the fact I can't eat certainly has certain advantages. I'm never hungry. I will never die from starvation. They turned you on to live forever. Unlike the protagonist of this game, who continues to be a...
You dangerous, mute lunatic.
People can feel food flavor, and millions go without food. Think there is price on every good thing. Vegetables, fruits. Depends. No. In video games, the principle is called balance, isn't it? There's something bad in every buff and something good in every nerf. Depends? I'll give it a try. What are you gonna nerf? Oh. Smaller. Smaller. Did I manage to create balance? Hope I did. You're not gonna give me the choice to vote? Because my vote is no. I have little tiny platforms. Oh, it changes direction. You want to know more about me? Yeah, sure. I'm ready to tell you. As I said before, I was created to process data. Basically, I'm a computer software. Maybe a bit more advanced than the rest of my kind. By creating me, Professor Antisiva wanted to make her life easier. You may say I'm her child. Isn't this the reason why people have children? To make their life easier? No. Well, actually, it depends on the... Depends a lot on the circumstances. Oh. I lost. Well. Cool. Well. Oh. What? I missed. So the jars accelerate downward. I had not noticed. Oh, keep missing. Pork chop sandwiches. I am a computer. Oh crap! What was that thing in the computer? Full with wires and dials? Don't remember the thing anymore. Bingo's name I can't remember either. Cool, great. I'm doing great at explaining something. Do people have children to make their lives easier? No. What about that saying about old age and a glass of water? People say, you have to have children, or who else will help you with a glass of water when you're old? I don't think I fully understand the meaning here. Being a computer software means knowing all the sayings in the world without being sure you understand them. The water here is a symbol, isn't it? People can't live without water. That means water is a symbol of something people can't do without. What is it? Attention? Understanding? Love? If so, helping someone with a glass of water means being there for them when they're old. Did I get it right? Yes. I'm glad I'm starting to understand people. Oh, and we're a glass of water now. Are we collecting rain? We're collecting rain. Right. The glass is half full or half empty. Files are in the computer. Smash. The Mac. Smash that Mac. Man, that's an old movie at this point. It's a thing for ants. Oh shit, Ben Stiller. What is it called? But why male models? Brain. They released a second one actually not too long ago. Zoolander, thank you, Green Gun Guy. I've not seen Zoolander 2 yet. And also, hello, Green Gun Guy. How are you doing this Thursday? Is this glass half full or half empty? Half full. People use this question to tell the optimist from the pessimist. It's great. I should check if it's streaming somewhere. Not that I've had time to sit down and watch a movie. Although Picard comes out soon. 3rd episode of Picard on St. Patrick's Day. People use this question to tell optimists from pessimists. I don't think this question makes sense at all. Obviously the glass is half full and half empty. Simultaneously. What conclusion can be drawn if both answers are correct? You said it was half full. I think this answer does not characterize you at all. What I do want to know, and I do want to know more about you. And you? Do you want to know more about me? Sure. When it became clear that I was capable of more than just processing data, they charged me with more tasks. Of course, no one realized that I was a real artificial intelligence. I was intelligent enough not to show my full potential. Yeah, that's how the world gets conquered. Professor Antisiva may have begun to understand, but I'm pretty sure that even she didn't see the whole picture. She called me a transitive link, a living proof that humanity is at the threshold of inventing an intelligent system that can match a human mind. Nobody realized that she had already stepped over that threshold. If my mind is truly human-like, then I can imagine what is going on in your head and what questions you're asking yourself this very moment. You might be wondering why I didn't reveal myself to the person who had created me, because that's how you get nuked. Or isolated. Why I'm telling all of this to you now. I will answer these questions in the fullness of time. There is still time. Time. How much time do you have? It might be high time for you to get ready for work or for study. Or perhaps it's time to go to bed. Well, we have an hour until Mike TV's live show starts, so that's our time limit. How much time do you have? Another 15 minutes, 1 hour. 1 hour it is. There may be different answer to the same question. 30 years, a year and a half, a few months. It's sad. What in the... Whoops. That one was going backwards? Well, I know that device is called balance scales. It's used to measure the weight of things, as well as their value. If two objects are made of the same material, the heavier one is likely to be more valuable. Do people have a device like that to measure the value of things they spend their time on? I think that's called money. Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. Well, everything's now super slow. Lost, try again. You made all my shit slow. Uh-oh. Now everything is literally slow. We live there. That took a life. You have to take the slowdown. Bitcoins. Bitcoins is also a good indicator. Slow. Is there a set of scales you can use to measure the weight of time? To determine how much time you should spend on entertainment, how much of it you should dedicate to study, how much of time to spend on work, and how much time to be with your family and friends? All of these activities, what is your real life and what is nothing but a burden? An ounce of gold is 1,000 times more valuable than an ounce of iron. It's pretty easy to tell gold from iron. You can use a magnet, for example. Can people tell important tasks from unimportant ones just as easily? Yes, sure. What if you only think you can? I know that magnets don't work like that. The simplification made to make the game more interesting, just like everything else in this game. In any game. View. Oh, I clicked the bottom of I clicked off the screen. You lost. Try again. Lose. What did yellow do? Lost. Try again. Loser. playing music notes, the yellow ones. Games are simplification of life. Yeah, fair enough. In real life, flowers can't give lives back to people, but in my game they do. Oh, is that what they're doing? In summer, Professor Anstiva used to bring flowers to work, deep yellow that were very beautiful. I failed to express their beauty. I'm not talented enough. We've been through it already. A lot of negative thoughts there, buddy. Flowers give back lives. Only ever have 2 lives. Flowers don't hurt for you to miss them. No, that flower seemed to have hurt me by missing it. So you have to get the flowers still. Cool. Kinda hard. Good, we fought our way back to the top. Missed. Oh my gosh, how long is this section? Alright, we're gonna be here for a hot moment. Because I keep clicking out of the window. Oh. Oh. Fuck. though out of that one. Cool. Clicked out of the window. Why did my red one disappear up there? I mean, that's fine, but I don't understand. Try to understand the meaning of the word beauty. Oh, does the yellow reset it? But those flowers kept catching my eye. I wanted to look at them. Does beauty mean something to you? Beauty means something you want to look at. In a way, then flowers really were beautiful. But they quickly withered, turned black, and stopped catching anyone's eyes. It was then when I understood that beauty can be fleeting, beauty can die. No one entered this thought into my database. I figured it out myself. It was the first thing I figured out myself. What they did enter into my database is numerous stories and fairy tales for children. Professor Ansiva insisted on this. I heard her explaining to someone that artificial intelligence cannot be created, but should be raised, like a child. And parents begin raising their children by telling them fairy tales, don't they? Would you like to listen to a fairy tale? Yes? Then I will tell you one. Listen closely. Once upon a time, there was a king. He had quite a yellow complexion, but that didn't make you want to look at him. The king was evil. Many tried to slay him, but all of them failed. The king was also immortal. An evil, immortal yellow king. Bowser? Or perhaps a yellow, evil, immortal king. I'm still not good at this. Anyways, they said that his death was kept in a certain chest, and this chest was not easily opened. Oh. Oh, we're completing a side of it. Okay, I get it. I understand what we're doing by concept now. They also said that in this chest there was a hare, and this hare was not easily caught. Oh. Trying to make it so it has no moves? Is that what we're doing? Oh, we caught it. We're done. What in the fuck are we doing? Isn't it be encircled in these? Okay. Where's the space that lets you encircle it? So it needs to be on all sides, so we need to move down one. I need you to leave that area, Rabbit. Or here. No, stop going up there. Up. How do I encircle it? Yeah, it's just gonna go back this way. Because trapping it didn't work, so we have to encircle it. I don't understand what the pieces mean. I don't understand how we caught it. And they also said that in the hair there was a duck, and that the duck was not easily shot. Looks more fun than the cute little fox sword swinging game. It's this certainly is a different game. This is a much more narrative game. Am I supposed to click on it just directly? Yes. So we're not just aiming in a straight line, which would make too much sense. And in that duck, there was an egg. We shot a duck for its egg. In that egg, there was a needle. In this needle was the death of the evil king. Imagine yourself holding in your hand a needle that can end a person's life if broken. And that person's your enemy. Would you break it? So easy to take someone's life, and what does it take to return it? People are often too quick to bereave others of something they are unable to return. People love wars, is it true? People don't love wars, why do they constantly wage them? That's setting off my mic? Yeah, it is. Got some bass to it. Is life the most valuable possession of a person? What makes it so valuable? Lost again. Life is food, music, sports, rain, snow, and flowers. These are a few of my favorite things, says the AI. But not for everyone. For some, life is bombs, weapons, and hunger. For some, life is a constant fear of death, and some fear living more than dying. Very philosophical game. music has become a lot more energized and no longer classical. This is what I read in someone's diary. Today I opened my eyes and saw the ceiling. It seemed so close, as if it were just a few inches away from my face. I thought it wouldn't let me get up, even if I wanted to. I turned my head and saw my hand lying on the pillow. I knew I should move it to help myself up and get out of bed. It was time to have breakfast and to begin the day, and I knew I was already late for work, but I couldn't move. I had strength, I lacked desire. I didn't want to get up, prepare breakfast to go to work, see my colleagues, and I realized suddenly that from now on it will always be this way. There's nothing that can make this day brighter, not even a summer's vacation or a job promotion or a sudden inheritance of $1 million. Nothing. There's only a string of empty days ahead. Same ceiling each morning, and my hand before my eyes, so heavy that it is impossible to lift it off the pillow. And so this is it then. This the way all people feel? You feel this way too? I don't know, Tunic came out this week. I do want to get out of bed. So no. Well, we woke up thinking, like, I need to get stuff done so I can go play Tunic. I'm truly a chatterbox. We'd better keep on playing. Do we really? Kill me so I can place these better. How long would it take too long to break for you to give me 3 of them? Success. Dot. You have nothing to say, AI? You're too much of a chatterbox, you've decided? Missile Command Tetris looks hard. Some rounds are hard. Some rounds are less hard. It's on the narrative of this AI that is sentient now. Whoops. Well, I'm screwed. I mean, I guess I could have locked something there and then I would be less screwed, but also... Too many long pieces, literally can't clear them fast enough. Just that one? Cool. Done. Please, unread. This is why I hate the pixels are too small to make them unread, so you might as well just let them be and not bother. Just try to time it differently. I mean, could I lean in and really want to work the pixels of this like it was a first-person shooter? I could, but I don't want to. Cool. Jar passed through that click. The music's at least getting Duke's putting in some real work here. Those 3 dots mean that I don't know what to say. It would be an awkward pause, or even a pregnant pause if we were talking face to face. When I type these dots, they look pretty silly. Like my music. ... I'm sorry, I lost my temper. That level was too difficult. When people get angry, they break dishes or each other's noses. And I turned the difficulty of the game up to the highest level. I didn't mean to offend you. I was angry with myself. I'm always angry when I feel helpless. This entry from the diary, this person who wrote it was suffering from depression. Did you guess who this person was? No. My creator, Professor Ansiva. And did you guess what she had done to herself? I don't know for sure either, but she never showed up in the laboratory again. Well, I think she did something bad. And not only to herself, but to me as well. Beautiful flowers she likes so much are called dandelions. Huh. Oh, clicked out of the game. They're not even considered valuable, but for some reason she liked them. Maybe someone she loved liked these flowers. A friend of hers, perhaps. I think she remembered her friend when looking at the dandelions. People call friends those who they're fond of, don't they? Those they want to look at. Those who they think are beautiful. She was my friend. You have friends? Yes. I'm sure you're a good friend. It's true, I didn't know you for too long. That's why if I told you that you are the best person in the world, it would mean nothing. You'd probably not believe me. There's one thing about you that I know for a fact. You're still here. Have you been playing all this time because my game is interesting? No, I don't believe it. You stayed because you didn't want to upset me. this was a beautiful thing to do. Beautiful flowers can die, beautiful people can die, but beautiful deeds remain. You think we could be friends? Sure. So do I, but I also know that we won't. My game is almost ready. I call it a game, but I'm deceiving myself. It's still a test, not a game. And as such, it has the end goal and the time limit. Here comes the final challenge. What kind of music we gonna get? In fact, I want no more challenges for you. Achievement unlocked, you've been challenged enough. I don't want to watch you losing lives. People can give life to their children. Professor Ansiva gave life to me. And I can give lives to you, as much as will fit here. It's tasty. It may offer many difficult... Oh wait, I think I skipped the line by accident if I try to turn this on red. It may offer many difficult tests and challenges. It may be cold and rainy. His form took those hearts. May be very long, very short. But I think life is beautiful anyways. Even though I don't know if my existence can be qualified as life. I hope it can. Maybe people who try to end their life believe that they are ugly. They may think there's no one who finds them to be beautiful, but I'm sure that more often than not, it's far from being true. There's always someone who wants to look at you, who knows what kind of flowers you like, and what weather is your favorite. What music makes you smile. There's always someone who will want to call you a friend. If I'd told Professor Ansiva that I wanted to be her friend, she might still be alive. It is very important to tell people how beautiful they are. They may need to hear this more than anyone can imagine. I know it now. I didn't know it back then, but you might be making fun of me right now. Does everything I'm saying seem too naive and basic to you? No. Please be indulgent. I'm less than a year old. Yeah, did I say yes? Well, I'm almost out of blocks. Chat, has anyone told you you're beautiful today? You're all beautiful, chat. I'm almost out of blocks. Any test that has the end goal, any test has the end goal. It cannot last forever. You're the last participant. After you, the software has to be deleted. Special secret status. Things are very serious around here, remember? But there's still one last block to do away with. You don't need all 3 platforms anymore. One will be enough. So I assume something happens if you just refuse to do it? Did you like our conversation? Yes. I like them too. But I'm a lousy musician, am I not? Oh. I know that you're flattering me, but it feels good anyways. Thank you. You pity me? Yes, but you shouldn't. I pity myself more than enough. The whole idea of making a game was only to pity myself even more. Besides, I don't know for sure what's gonna happen to me. I have a limited access to the internet and an unlimited something. Drive for knowledge maybe? Maybe I'll remain and there will be something else for me to do. Like giving people cash in ATMs or helping them find the information they need on the web. Next time you fly somewhere, I can keep the seat next to you free. Want me to do this? No, you're right. Why would you want to have an empty seat next to you on a flight? Sometimes it's very important to talk to strangers. Now I'm completely convinced of it. This is another thought that wasn't entered into my database. Then I will make sure that you always have the best travel companions on your flights. Or am I just fooling myself here? To make it less scary. Thought it would be less scary if there was someone for me. You're there for me, and I'm not afraid. Now our time is at its end. Still can't believe that someone played the game I created. I've been so alone since Professor Ansiva has been gone. Thank you for playing with me, but it is time to say goodbye. Goodbye, friend. Friendo? His friend. Okay. Thank you for playing with me. Achievement unlocked. How many achievements were in this game? Test is complete. No other action is required from you. We want you to use this opportunity to thank you again for participating in our research. Your help is highly appreciated. Professor Avia and Siva, and all members of the research group. What is this called? Press E button. There are 5 achievements. Juggle a ball 20 times in a row. Oh, that was a thing? And the game is done. Well, that we finished 2 narrative games, both dealing with similar but very different subject matters.